What's going on, y'all, man? I'm actually super excited to bring you guys this video. I've been editing this video for probably like a week or two. I wanted to drop it last week, but I had some things going on. I got my wisdom teeth pulled, so I can't really record a voiceover how I wanted to. But yeah, as you can see, man, my client here, he's been wolfing for a little bit. I think it's probably been like 4 to 5 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. As you can see, he's looking pretty crazy. Um, so yeah, the first thing you want to do when it comes to cutting waves and people that have been woofing is you want to comb the hair out in the direction of the wave pattern just to lift everything off the scalp to ensure that you're getting an even cut. My client here was saying how he's never actually combed his hair back in a while, so we went ahead and did that, and as you can see, man, his reaction right there, he looking crazy. But nah, this is gonna be a nice little transformation cut, man. I hope you guys like it. Once you finish combing everything out, lifting the hair off the scalp, what you want to do is go with the grain. We're going to be doing 1.5. He usually does a number 2, but it was a special occasion. He had his baby shower, so you want to go a little lower, give it a fresher cut, or a fresher look, I mean. So yeah, just be careful when you're going with the grain. You don't want to accidentally go against the grain on one of these waves, because you'll for sure end up patching him, and there's no coming back from that. So on the crown area, I typically like to go probably a half size bigger than what you usually do on the other wave. I go a little bit bigger just because for some reason the crown usually takes a little longer your hair has to be a little longer for it to wave. So he's trying to get his crown right, so we left it at a 2. Once you get everything cut down to the desired length that you want, the fading steps are pretty simple. It's just like my other videos if you watched. Clipper open, clipper halfway, clipper closed, detail the line out. Then you come back with the one guard open, halfway, fully closed. On this side, you can see I was cutting at an angle, so you can see my guideline is kind of slanted. I ended up fixing that later in the video, just because when I'm filming these videos, it's kind of hard to like stand directly behind the client because that's where the camera is at. But we ended up working through it. Before I switched clippers, I had the half guard on my cordless masters, and that didn't get the line out, so I came back with my corded endless masters, no guard open, just using the corner of my blade, trying to get that line out. Once you finish that portion, what you want to do is connect the blend to the actual waves. I do that with my number 2 guard. I was going up, and then I come back with my 1 guard to take whatever the 2 guard doesn't actually blend out. And I'm not gonna lie, on this haircut, I've been cutting him for a while, but for some reason I was really struggling with his hair today. Right here I'm going with the grain with my number 1 open, just trying to smooth everything out into the blend. Finna drop the bass. And then right here, you can see I was really struggling to get that little dark spot on the right side, so I even come back with a different clipper. I come back with my Wall Magic clips with the 1.5 guard, open and close. You see that dark spot right there? I'm just trying to get that out and perfect the blend. And then after this, what you're gonna see me do is get my half guard on my Wall Magic clips and flip my clipper over and just go with the grain around the edge up. So I do this so the edge up could be short, all the same length, and it gives it a crispier lineup when you come back with the trimmers. then we're here using the Babyliss Gold FX. When you get to the little roundabout around the ear, just use the corner of the blade and treat it like a pencil. You're just etching around the corner. Moving over to the side taper, it's basically the exact same steps as the back. The only difference here is that the workspace that you have to work with is a little bit smaller, so it's a lot more corner work, a lot more detail work than the back. So there I had done the one guard open, one guard halfway, and then one guard fully closed. There I have my half guard doing the exact same steps, and then coming back with my corded masters to detail. Then connecting the fade to the waves, I was with the number 2 guard, fully open and fully closed. Come back with my wall magic clips with the half guard. Right there where you see me going slow, I'm just kind of scooping out like right behind the ear, because if you look at the haircut from different angles, that part of the lineup usually looks super dark. So I like coming back with the one guard or the half guard, just scooping out right behind the ear. And then right here, just like we did in the back, we're gonna go with the grain with the one guard just to bring the fade and the waves all together. You always want to take a step back, look at the haircut in the mirror, and as I saw right there, I saw a little dark spot that I wasn't liking, so I came back with my half guard and just detailed that out. You always want to look at the mirror because it'll show you imperfections that your eyes may not see the first time. And then right here with the Andis Masters open, just going with the grain, just smooth everything out. For the hairline, I always like doing the vertical bars first, because just like for a fade, you have your guidelines. I use the vertical bars as my guidelines on both sides, and then connect the middle to the sides. You always want to be patient, take your time. And then right here for the C-cup, what I like to do is use the very corner of my blade to start that curve, and then just treat it like a pencil and just curve it out. It's pretty hard to make a curved line with a straight blade, but if you use the corners of it, it makes it a lot easier. Right here, I'm just detailing around the ear, making sure there's no hangover here that hangs over the hairline part. As I said in my last video, doing the lineup for the back taper is usually my favorite part of doing haircuts, just because it brings the whole haircut together and you can see everything come together, and it's pretty satisfying. And then we'll just connect the other side of the hairline to this side of the hairline. But it's crazy, when I was in barber college, these haircuts were so intimidating to me because people that have waves usually tend to be very particular about their hair, because they put a lot of time and effort into brushing, into using the products, and you wearing the do-rags, and the last thing that they want is a barber to come and mess up their progress and stuff. So starting off, I would turn these haircuts down. I wouldn't want to do them, but for the past year and a half, I've been getting a lot of waiver clients, and these have been my favorite haircuts to do. So if you guys like this video, if you guys can drop a comment, drop a like, I really appreciate that. like I said, I'm going to be more consistent with my drops every Mondays when I'm going to be dropping a video. This last Monday was definitely an exception just because personal reasons. But just finishing off this cut with the razor. What you want to do is stretch the skin out, angle your razor like a 45-degree angle, or I'm not 100% sure what the angle is. But yeah, just keep the razor flat. Don't rush it. Don't cut nobody. And then just here we're doing a freehand trim just to knock off all the loose hairs on top. But yeah, man, that was the cut. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.